Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rijal. In this video, I'm going to explain a country called Indonesia. Indonesia is the world's largest island nation located in Southeast Asia. The number of islands owned by Indonesia was 70,508, with a total area of land area of 1,904,569. The main islands of Indonesia are the islands of Sumatra, Kalimantan, Java, Sulawesi, and Papua. As the world's largest island nation, Indonesia is also one of the longest coastlines in the world. Astronomically, Indonesia between the continent of Asia and Australia is situated between the 6 regions, flanked between 2 continents. Indonesia is between the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean and the equator. Indonesia bordered the land with the state of Papua New Guinea and the island of Papua, Malaysia in the island of Kalimantan and East Timor, Singapore, Australia and India, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, are on the shores of Indonesia. In the form of his government, Indonesia adopted the government system of the Republic of President and Vice President, with the head of state and the head of government held by a president. The president and vice president of Republic Indonesia are directly elected by the people of Indonesia through the general election of president and vice president held every 5 years. Indonesia's full name is the Republic of Indonesia, with its capital is the city of Jakarta. Job in Indonesia. So many jobs in Indonesia, but in this session I just explain 3 jobs. The first is fishermen. Fishermen are a term for people who daily work on fishing or other biota that live at the bottom, column or surface of the water. This area or fishing activity can provide fresh, brackish water as well as the sea. In countries of Indonesia and developing countries such as in Southeast Asia or Africa, many fishermen still use simply fishing instruments, while fishermen in developed countries usually use modern equipment and large vessels equipped with advanced technology. The second is a farmer. A farmer is a person who trades in agriculture, primarily by making land management with a view to raising crops, such as rice, flowers, fruits, and others, in the hope of either obtaining the produce from that plant for personal use or selling it to others. They can also provide raw materials for industry, such as cereals for alcohol, fruit for juice, and wool or cotton for the weaving and the making of clothes. Everyone can become a farmer, whether they farm private property or hire farm workers to farm the owner's land. That is, a person is called a farmer by his occupation, not his land. The third job in Indonesia is laborers. Laborers or employees are basically humans who use their power and ability to receive recompense in either money or in other forms to employers. About education in Indonesia. In Indonesia have 4 education. The first is elementary school, the second is junior high school, the third is senior high school, and the fourth is college. Okay, let's go to explain. The first is elementary school. Elementary school is for children between 7 and 13 years of age, as a primary level education developed in accordance with the local community's culture potential, social and culture development unit for students. It usually takes 6 years to graduate elementary school. The second is junior high school. Junior high school is Indonesia formal education or equivalent. The first high school is in 3 years, from grade 7 through grade 9. The third is senior high school. Senior high school is the middle class of formal education in Indonesia after graduating from the junior high school or equivalent. Senior high school runs in 3 years, from grade 10 to grade 12. The fourth is college. College is the optional final step on formal education. It is usually present in the form of universities, academies, seminars, music schools, and institute of technology. College trained are called students, while academic performance is called lecturer. About economy in Indonesia. Indonesian economy is one of the large emerging economies in Southeast Asia and the sixth large in Asia after China, Japan, India, Russia, and South Korea. For the past 2 decades, Indonesia recreated its economy, the Indonesian economy, supported by export activities and trade base, moved its economy into one of the East Asia miracles 1990, where Indonesia was able to create political stability, the social and security measures that provide a strong economic foundation on which to generate high economic growth and development are supported by both export and natural resource processing sectors. About politics in Indonesia. The Indonesian political system is a current political system in Indonesia. The factors that have lasting values as fundamental and are a consequence of the establishment of the Indonesian state, such as national philosophy and song. In many ways, tough, transcendental, but also tangible or accepted as a reality may be considered to be their influence on the political system of Indonesia. Even tough, it is adopted as an approach that reflects the influence of philosophy as a result of reflecting. About fact in Indonesia. Indonesia has more than 400 volcanoes and 130 of which are active volcanoes. Part of a volcano lies on the ocean floor and is invisible from sea level. The second, Indonesia is the largest island nation in the world. There are 17,504 islands where 9,634 islands are not named, and 900 are uninhabited. In Indonesia, large Indonesia, Kalimantan, Sumatra, and Papua are just 3 of the world's large islands. The third in the animal kingdom is the world's large lizard and relics of ancient animals, and the Komodo dragon only exists in Indonesia at Es Nusa. Opinion in Indonesia. First, Indonesia is a country with a million islands. Many interesting tourist attractions that we can see in Indonesia, but compared with some countries, Indonesia is indeed a bit behind, because government cannot turn people into qualified human beings. The second, the government is busy with personal affairs, and the government job is to help the people of Indonesians become more developed and developing countries. Indonesia also has problems ranging from ongoing corruption. As far as corruption is concerned, there are no signs of corruption. And my advice to Indonesia is to advance. No corruption, no clash between students. It is always nation and state. Thank you very much. That's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.